everyone, it's Darkstick here again. Welcome back for another video. Now, today we are playing another Jade Druid deck. Yes, my obsession with Jade Druid does continue. Over the last couple of months, I have been focusing on Jade Dragon Druid, courtesy of Corbett, and I've hit Legend twice with that deck, and I love that deck. I love the dragons, I love the Jade Golems, it's just brilliant. And I've played two different incarnations of that deck. More recently, I tried a Jade deck with Yogg and actually chickened out in terms of playing Yogg because I was laddering up and I felt that I couldn't risk playing Yogg for fear of Yogg screwing things up for me. And I felt quite ashamed after that, and so I thought, okay, I can't leave it at that. I've got to try Yogg in Jade Druid, and that's what we're doing today. Today we are playing Zeddy's Kael'thas Jade Druid. This is my first time playing Kael'thas in a ladder deck, and I'm not sure what to think. I think I need more practice with Kael'thas. There are effective ways of playing Kael'thas and there are not so effective ways of playing him. You really want to get the value from him in terms of being able to get a free overflow, a free ultimate infestation, but also making sure you've got enough room in your hand to do these things. That's an important consideration. This deck plays Ysera Unleased, my favourite card in the entire game, so that's wonderful in itself. This deck has, so far for me, a 67% win rate in a very small sample size. 6 wins, 3 losses. That's reasonable for me. And in this video, we're going to look at a variety of different games showcasing this deck can be effective on the Wild Mode ladder. It is, of course, the April season, so a new style of ladder system is in play. Okay, we're starting out now against a Mage, and we're gonna throw all of that away, I think. So this will be a great test for this deck. Facing a Mage, either a Secrets Mage or a Quest Mage. Jade Blossom, that's Ramp, that's pretty good. Zul'Rak Ritualist, not so good. Not what we want to see here. We want to bring out the Ritualist, I think, from Oaken Summons. Or even better, Oaken Summons into Vargoth, into Oaken Summons, into the Ritualist. That's the ideal ordering. And if only we could get our deck tracker working here. But yeah, one of our primary ways of winning this game is to outlast his damage. And armouring up is going to allow us to do that. Branching Paths going to be very helpful there.
We have many secrets.
Okay, so I think we need to play... Oh, Oaken Summons. Interesting. But I'm going to play the Ritualist. Okay, it absorbs 6 damage. That's actually not too bad. But now it's just weak to his board. So we are still going to take a lot of damage on this turn. We know that Oaken Summons is going to bring out Vargoth, because this deck only plays 1 copy of Ritualist. So we won't be dragging out a second copy. The Jade Dragon Druid deck that I played had 2 copies of the Ritualist. And so in a situation like this, where you've already played 1 copy, Vargoth would drag out the second copy. So, test for Counterspell. It is not Counterspell. That frees us up for Overflow. So we get some healing. Oh, hello. There's Yogg. So an early Yogg could be a possibility in this game. Maybe.
I'm late. I'm late.
No, you are not late. I would prefer it if he had not played that Crystal Runner. No, she is far too early. Because that's going to be a lot of damage that my face is going to take. But Spreading Plague, very, very useful. But once again, Counter Spell is a concern. And it is Counter Spell. Okay. Was there something better I could have tested with? Perhaps Biology Project? And it's between Spreading Plague and Starfall here. I think we have to play the Starfall. Having a clear board is nice.
An incredible discovery.
You're not ready for this.
Okay. So, a slight refill of the board there. Again, need to be conscious of Counter Spell. Not Counter Spell, but yeah, duplicate, of course. But this is how we win. We just armor up. I'm just gonna play both of them. There may have been some rationale for drawing cards with one of the branching paths, but no, I'm just gonna... I feel safer with the armor.
You're not ready for this.
Okay, he's just gonna go super wide again.
Ready for this.
Does he play another minion? No, secret. Okay. Okay, another branching paths. But I think Yogg can do some work here. Wow, Dead Man's Hand. It's not terrible what was shuffled in, but it's not great either. But that's... Oh, okay. Yeah, Yogg thinks he's a priest. Resurrect the board, then destroy the board. But look, I'm not going to complain. Yogg cleared the board, okay? That's something. And we have a lot of armor. Yeah. Get wrecked. So, positive start to the April season. Okay, joining this game in progress, this is a Paladin.
What's the flight plan?
Oh dear. And, flying machine, of course. Of course. And I have no way of answering it.
Powering up. Portals online.
So, similar to the game with the Mage. Slow start. But Poison Seeds. Interesting pickup.
Free of that blast.
But this is good too. Behold.
This be some bad.
There is an argument to say that I should have poisoned Seeds on that last turn to stop him from doing something like this. But actually, he's going to trade. Yeah. He doesn't want to leave Vargoth alive. So I think that was fine, what I did on that turn. I think waiting on the Poison Seeds to get more value on it is worthwhile. So I can clear the whole board here. I can use the biology project. We give him mana crystals. It's fine. We've preserved the poison seeds. We can wait to use it on mechs that are more substantial or a wider board of bigger mechs. Because in this deck, poison seeds is my only way of dealing with big threats.
Reporting for duty.
And we only have 2 copies, so we have to be mindful of that. What do we get from Overflow? Oh, we get Yogg. Okay. Yogg worked out really well in the last game against the Mage. Maybe, just maybe, Yogg will do good work against the Mech Paladin. But that card draw was excellent. We've got options now. We have Kael'thas and cheap spells. We have Yogg. We have Malfurion. I think we're in a relatively good spot. We have options, we have choices. He doesn't have many choices.
Energy.
Alright.
Power. My people are addicted to it.
Not sure if this is the best time to play Kael'thas, but... And maybe my ordering was screwed up there. I could have howled first, then played Kael'thas to gain 1 extra armor. Whatever. Okay, so this spell is now free. What spell do I play? This is where I get confused. Because I don't want to overdraw if I play Overflow or UI. So what do I do here? Do I just branching paths for armor? Or do I draw a card? Drawing a card finds me poison seeds, that's good. Armoring up, fine. So we get a balance there between card draw and armor. But yeah, my confusion is evident there. Not entirely sure the best course of action. But we have 19 armor and we have both poison seeds. That should make me feel relatively confident. Kael'thas will eat, surely will eat one of these attacks. It does. So, if in doubt, play Kael'thas, because he's a taunt, in essence. They will kill him.
The circle of life is over.
They will not let him live. So, essentially, Kael'thas stopped us taking 7 to the face. That's actually pretty good. So, Ultimate Infestation, Overflow. We have a lot of card draw. But we need to empty our hand somewhat. We also need to decide on the best time to play Yogg. How many more spells do we want to charge up? And also, the best time to play Poison Seeds. How much do we want him to commit? How long do we want to wait? And actually, this could be a good time to play Poison Seeds because he is getting that value from Snip Snap. Wait, why has he stopped? Four mana? Okay. Sure. Yeah. This is fine. So, no Starfall available in hand. So, spreading... Oh, okay. Spreading Plague was going to have to do, but clearly he didn't want to go through the taunts. Fair enough. Right, Siege Breaker. Useless. Give me a card that I can use. Also meh. Okay, whatever. Oh, useless. Good dust though, I guess.
Versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
Here for a lesson?
Okay, so we can beat Secrets Mage with this deck. We can beat Mech Paladin. Can we beat a Warrior? And what I assume will be a Pirate Warrior. And look at symmetry of that. Double Starfall. Double Ferocious Howl. And this Warrior is very, very unlucky. Playing patches from hand. Not a good sign.
Who's up for an adventure?
Not a good omen. That's still quite a threatening board though.
If I must.
Kill patches. Make the board slightly less threatening. Keeps the pressure up. The Hunter Hero power is a little bit scary. But we'll have to just make do here with our armor gain and hope it's enough. I mean, come on, if the Secrets Mage struggle to kill us, then
Pirates away!
Pirate Warrior, well, I don't know, okay, there's a lot of pressure here. But then the Mage had a lot of early pressure too. Yeah, we should be fine with Poison Seeds and Starfall. Yeah, this is fine.
Clawing cutlass.
We'll give him credit. He's playing really fast. So we just weaken the board there, remove a couple of minions, weaken the other two. It sets up for another Starfall if we feel that's the way to go, but I don't know. He hasn't played more minions. Oh, there's another minion. That doesn't die to Starfall.
Energy. Power. My people are addicted to it.
Alright, so Kael'thas. If we play Overflow here, it kind of defeats the purpose of Starfalling on that previous turn, because now we've healed up those minions that we damaged previously. But I think that's fine. Again, Kael'thas has Taunt. And look at what he's wasting to kill it. Heroic Strike. And a Weapon Swing. Oh, and he damaged his board.
Can't hold all these.
He damaged his board.
Free of that blasted tower. If I must.
So, behold!
This be some bad.
And that's game over. He damaged his board, did 1 damage to his minions, which made up for the healing that we did to his minions after we'd done 2 damage with Starfall. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
ritual.
Why isn't he conceded? Okay, let's make him concede.
The circle of life is over.
Yeah, there's the concede. Alright, a Yogg in progress here against a priest. And look at this Yogg go. Hasn't managed to kill himself yet. He's even given me masses of armor. Oh, okay. Just killed himself. Oh, that's a interesting dead man's hand.
Staggering.
Okay.
Death is eternal. My turn is not.
Sure. Oh, we've got a board. We actually have a board. What an interesting oh, bloody hell. Okay.
My thanks to you.
We had a board. Look, on the positive side of things, we will never ever fatigue. We don't even need to shuffle any more Jade Idols. We'll never ever fatigue.
Someone injured?
Our focus now has to be on armouring up. You can see the cards on the left-hand side that the priest has played. I love his name too. Super Pants. Great name. But you can see the cards he's played.
The light has betrayed me.
Okay. How do we lose this game, honestly?
Light and rot.
And I honestly do not care about overdrawing here.
Your wish is my suggestion.
So if he is the traditional build of Reno Priest, he loses. If he is a version of Reno Priest that puts in Prophet Velen,
Life and hope are worth fighting.
and if he can amplify the damage that he does, maybe there's a chance. I don't know. But even then, and we've got so much armour, honestly. He would have to build a board of minions, of strong minions, that can whack my face several turns, get the armour right down. Then he stands a chance.
Light and rot.
Almost out of cards.
Did I even need to shuffle there? Was there any point in shuffling? Also, holding on to that Poison Seeds, both copies of Poison Seeds actually, just waiting to see what else he'll commit to the board. I'm being greedy.
The void is filled with many whispers.
Oh wow, Natalie's sleep.
Is someone injured?
I'm still gonna wait. I'm still gonna wait on the poison seeds.
Blight and rot.
I'm just gonna be super greedy.
I'm out of
I'm looking at this armor and I'm just thinking, you've got to work really hard to get through it all. I want you to commit to that board before I poison seeds. Now that's a board commitment. That's a significant board commitment. And he's pretty much out of resources. May as well gain the armor.
Are you afraid of the dark?
And the Spawn of Shadows is not going to help him. He will die before me. Now, he's got Reno in hand, clearly. So he's going to play Reno. Oh no, he's not going to play Reno. Well, his win condition is gone. He was supposed to kill me with Spawn of Shadows. Not that he could have. Even if he had played Spawn of Shadows, triggered the damage a number of times, then played Reno to heal to full health, and then kept going, my armor would still outlast him, I think. That is the beauty of this deck. You can outlast priests. And, you know, if you get lucky, you can outlast mages too. So, expecting the concede.
We're gonna be rich.
Any moment now he'll concede. Or is he just trying to show off every card that he's got in his deck? Best way to win the game. Through fatigue. Yeah, gold 3. Still don't know what these ranks mean. Okay, let's look at a full game against a priest. This will be our last game of the video. I must remember that this deck only plays one copy of Jade Idol. The Jade Druid deck that I play always had 2 copies. So yeah, don't play the Jade Idol. I'm so used to playing one copy of the Jade Idol as a 1-1 at the start of the game, just to put something on board.
Sorry, dearie. I can't.
It also gets the Jade Golem train going. Creates a little bit more pressure. But yeah, must remember to hold back on the Jade Idol. Not to be played as a minion. Must be shuffled. So the drawback of only having one copy of Zul'Drak Ritualist in this deck, it now means that the second Oaken Summons won't do anything. That's a Vargoth. Behold indeed. We can't kill that. But I'm going to weaken it. This scares me now because this is a big priest. Of course it's a bloody big priest. I haven't met many big priests on the ladder. And actually I'm quite fearful of big priests with Jade Druid. Sometimes they can just outvalue you. We have the Jade Golems, but it's going to be a very, very long time until we start growing those Jade Golems to a point where they can start trading with the minions of a big priest. So if he's able to build a board of threats, resurrect those threats early, if he can outlast double poison seeds and still res significant threats on the board, then we just lose the game. One of our hopes with this deck would have been the Zildrak Ritualist. Particularly summoning 1/1s on the board of the priest, and then they're forced to resurrect those sorry, when I say 1/1s, I mean 1-cost minions. They're then forced to resurrect those 1-cost minions because of the Ritualist. Only having one Ritualist in this deck is therefore a weakness.
Precision. Perfection.
Although he plays Ziliax.
Fellow human.
Behold!
Fellow human.
Alright.
And rot.
Feeling forced to play Poison Seeds there. Making sure to kill one of the Treants. So it's in the res pool. Because he could have Psychic Screamed the Treants away if I hadn't killed one of them, and then they wouldn't be in the res pool.
My dream is your nightmare.
My dream is your nightmare. Maybe this is a win condition for us then. Getting Ysera's dragons onto the board. Because once we use up the second poison seeds, how do we combat his big threats? Although, that's a bird. This is a slightly different version of Big Priest. In fact, you could look at the attack power of some of his minions and think it's not a Big Priest. It's just... Wait, has he played one-offs of every card? So is that a Reno Priest? Or am I imagining things? But a Reno Priest playing Obsidian Statue and Convincing Infiltrator and Eternal Servitude. No, it's a Big Priest, for sure. But it's a slightly different version than what I'm used to facing. I guess you put the bird in to tech against Reno Mages, right? And Reno Priests. But I can't say that I'm feeling especially threatened at this point in time by his board. So we could sit back a little bit. We can gain some armor. Just don't play anything big here.
Quickly.
Alright, that's fine. Okay, Dream Portal, what do we get? 5/5. There's Poison Seeds. That is our final copy, though. And we have nothing to do here, really. Vargoth just sitting there, doing nothing. Poison Seeds, we really need to wait. Starfall, not doing anything at the moment. Jade Idol, we will not shuffle just yet. Meanwhile, he'll build a board.
Masterful.
And he's trading, that's good for us. Kind of. Sort of. At least we can kill one of those things. Oh, hello, there's Yogg. Okay. How many spells have we played? Not enough, clearly.
Greetings, fellow humans.
This is a very slow process here. Again, nothing really to do. Just having to sit idly by and watch him build that board. As tempting as it may seem to play Poison Seeds, I am conscious that he will probably have multiple resurrection effects. Okay. Finally. Behold! Alright, we got a lot of armor in the end. But yeah, drawing one card, getting 6 armor, good balance.
Masterful.
Alright, we've found Kael'thas. Is this the right time to go off with him? I think it is. I think it is. Because we can Kael'thas, we can shuffle. We can draw with overflow. Can we do it all over again? We can. So, do we want to shuffle or do we want to play Golem here is the question. We've shuffled once already, but we'll shuffle again.
Death is eternal.
We can go off one more time. This time we'll summon, kill the bird, and what next? Starfall doesn't do anything, so that felt bad. But we still got some good value out of Kael'thas, right? Still got some good value, and he's got a taunt on him. They will kill Kael'thas somehow. Or maybe he can't. Maybe he can't. Oh, okay. He can. That's quite an investment, though. And once again, not at all feeling threatened by this board. It's a 4-8. But slowly, very slowly, building the Golem army there. Now up to a 4-4. Yogg. When do we want to go off with Yogg? Do we want to wait until he has a massive board? Or do we want to play Yogg on an empty board? and hope for some kind of beneficial spells to be cast that, I don't know, draws us cards or summons stuff onto the board. Ooh, Dream Portal. I'd forgotten about those Dream Portals. That's how slow this game was going. Caldara Drake, by the way, is absolutely fascinating and wonderful. We can hero power multiple times, which means we can kill the obsidian statue quite easily. Is that what we want to do? I think it is. Oh, this feels good.
Blight and rot.
This feels really, really good. Oh dear, a misplay. I could have... Was that a misplay? I could have armoured up twice as well, rather than once. But I armoured up once, played the bird. So I could have armoured up twice before the Caldara Drake died. But I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. That's a big board. And that is his first Spellstone. Do we want to commit the final Poison Seeds to this board, is the question. I think it's decisions of this nature that can determine whether we win or lose. Starfall. Is that an option this turn? Clears two things. The 3/4 trades into the Lich King, but we're left with a bird and a 2/6 on the board. That's fine. I could hero power the Lich King, save the 3/4. But you just trade the bird into it. Yeah, I don't want to take the damage there. Rather armor up and stay healthy. Saved the Poison Seeds for another Spellstone. Oh, there's the other Spellstone. Doesn't get much value on it though. Now the question is, do they play the 9-cost Resurrection spell? Because there is that spell to consider too.
Blight and rot.
I think we wait with the Poison Seeds. We wait for that 9-cost res spell to get played. If he plays it. He may not play it. This deck seems different to what I'm used to playing against as Big Priest. Oh, hello. Well, that's a problem. So, Yogg, do your thing. Win me this game, Yogg. Come on, clear the board. You can do it. I have faith in you. Oh, that's really good. Okay, do you know what? That's all I wanted. That's all I needed. Kill the Lich King is all I care about. Stop killing our own minions, Yogg. Come on. This is a team effort here. Oh, 2 Yoggs. No, come on. You're killing our minions, Yogg. Both Yoggs survived though, which is quite funny. You know, Yogg's like, I'll kill everything else. I'll kill everything else, but I will live. Yeah, kill everything else. Both Yoggs survive. Oh, one Yogg survive. No Yogg survive. Wow. That was a lot of spells. That's pretty cool. But look, we achieved the objective. We cleared the board. That's pretty cool. Can't ask for any more than that. So, Mr. Priest, what else do you have up your sleeve? Both spell stones are gone. That's a 3/3 bird. That's a strong bird. Should have drawn first. Doesn't matter. Okay, if you want to attack a 3/3 bird and resurrect it later, be my guest. Oh, that's a shame. So one copy of Poison Seeds has done serious work in this game. Not only has it removed threats from the board, but it's put those treants into the pool. And those treants have been coming back now multiple times for him. Really messing with him. Because imagine if that was not a treant, if that was a Lich King, I mean that could just be game over for me, right? It may force me to use the second Poison Seeds, so yeah, Poison Seeds is just game winning for me here. And I think we've been particularly careful with preserving that second copy of Poison Seeds, and I think that that careful consideration will win us this game, obviously.
Light and rot.
Happy to sacrifice the board here.
Putrefy.
Job's done.
Alright. More dragons. What do we get?
A simple spell should do.
3/5. Okay. Ooh. Buffed up bird. So, we're slowly growing the Jade Golems as well. It's worth noting.
Care to dance with death?
Oh, forgotten about her. Now she's a problem.
I'm almost out of cards.
Okay, I take that back. She is not a problem. She's resurrected a treant. Again, Poison Seeds doing serious work for us. So I'm just shuffling here because I'm conscious of Ultimate Infestation. So I want to, empty the hand as much as possible. Just create room.
And rot.
And if we ever need the healing, we can give a minion lifesteal. So that's worth noting.
Free of that blasted tower.
Oh, that's not good. Why couldn't that have been a treant? Why did it have to be bloody Vargoth? Wow, he's going face. Okay, behold! Into a... Oh, God. That's a Lich King. So, we can give something lifesteal and gain a bit of health back. The question is, do we need to use the Poison Seeds here? We don't. We gain some armor.
Almost out of cards.
We get our golems, our idols. Bye-bye, bird. You've done a good job. You've killed the Lich King. The only trouble with this play is it leaves Katrina alive. So she's going to be rezzing more stuff for him. But I'm just conscious of that poison seeds and wanting to hold on to it in case he plays that 9-cost resurrection spell. But then I wonder, will it even matter? Oh god. Now, will it even matter? Because I'm growing the golems. So if I can get the golems big enough, they can go, you know, they can match up with his minions. They can just make potentially favourable trades. So, but Yashraj. Yashraj is a 10-10. Do I need to give in here now, finally, utilise the poison seeds, or can I get away with lifesteal and just summoning some golems? Maybe utilising Spreading Plague. Right. 20 health. That feels a lot better, being at 20.
Death is eternal. Is not.
Alright.
I'm almost out of cards.
I'm saying now that you can't kill me with 16 damage on board. And I have a load of golems on board and I'm threatening lethal. You need to start trading. That's what I'm saying with that play. If you cast another resurrection spell, I'll poison seeds potentially. If there are taunts on board and I can't get through, he's going face. Does that mean we're dead? That usually means we're dead. He needs 7 damage. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Spellstone from Shadow Visions. I hadn't accounted for that. There are 3 taunts on the board. That's pretty annoying. So I think we may be forced to poison seeds here. Actually, do we need to? That's a lot of damage. I don't trust just Spreading Plague. Do I want to commit another idol? I think so.
I'm out of cards.
Yeah, I think this is fine. Well, we are threatening lethal again, so we're saying you must have a solution to the 3 golems on the board. Okay, that's fine. We'll just make another golem.
You have been.
Oh, okay. So that was the extent of his threats. Feels pretty good. Okay. Oh, he wants to be our friend. So to recap, this deck can work very well against a variety of different decks that are out there on the ladder. Secrets Mage, Mech Paladin, Reno Priest, Big Priest. It's an effective deck, certainly. I need to get more practice in with using Kael'thas Sunstrider. Just trying to be a little bit more effective with using him. perhaps starting those turns a bit sooner with Kael'thas so that I don't run out of time with the rope burning and then not being able to decide which combination or order of spells to play before the rope burns out. One deck that we have not faced so far with this deck is Cube Lock or Darkest Hour Lock. And the Darkest Hour Warlock, if you have the poison seeds in hand when they do a big Darkest Hour turn, you probably win the game. With Cube Lock, I think it really depends on how soon they can cheat out those big demons. If they can get the Void Callers down, and then cube a Mal'Ganis, and then pop the cube the Doom Guards, pop the Doom Guards. If they can do all of those shenanigans super early, then you probably lose the game. One Poison Seeds, if you've got it available that early on, may not even be enough, because you're using Poison Seeds to deal with the demons that they're playing, but then they play N'Zoth, then they play Gul'dan, then they play the Merchant and get 2 copies of Gul'dan, and then you're really screwed. So I don't see Cube Lock as being terribly favourable with this deck, but I could be wrong. I don't have any experience of playing against Cube Lock. It's just my assumption. With the Jade Druid deck that I have more experience of playing, in addition to Poison Seeds, the dragons themselves can provide a bit of early pressure, which can sometimes be enough to swing a game into your favour. But even there, you do have to get quite lucky. So, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've had a lot of fun playing this deck. I now need to decide going forward, which iteration of Jade Druid, which version of Jade Druid I will play. Will I focus on playing a Kael'thas version, or will I go back to my reliable and trustworthy Jade Druid deck? That's the question for me. As we battle through the last few days before the new Hearthstone expansion is released. So, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all again very soon, as always, for more Wild Mode fun.